So, hi everybody. This is our 11th episode with Marc Americo of Project ZEPHIR. Hi, Marc. And
Hi, Susanne.
I will do another gallery view here. This is easier. And Marc is the Alta Performance Leader and HSP Project Leader. And we have done many videos until now documenting everything that's going on within the ZEPHIR project and following Marc because he's a highly sensitive man. So I want to know everything about how things feel when you when you accomplish something or when it doesn't work, everything. So and yeah, we have many things to share because Marc was all over the media the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, last week, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So the French television, Italian television, and yeah, share.
On the Guardian, yeah, many things. Hello, Susanne.
Hi.
Hello, everybody. It's good to talk to you and take some time off. You know, like being at calm and talking. Yeah, it's been a tremendous last, I would say 3 weeks, and even 5 weeks because of the preparation of this wind tunnel test. And then we've been there for 5 days with four days of tests. And yeah, it's been technically very impressive. On the human side, it was great because the team was so involved, about 30 people total on the 2 different sites where we've been. And we've been organizing some media impactful releases.
So?
And that was, I mean,
yeah.
30 articles, everything included, like TVs, press, internet, with big French media, but as well, we've been on the Rai Uno in Italy at the primetime news in the evening, just 10-15 minutes before the president of Italy talked about the virus.
Yeah, that was
so
amazing. Yeah.
A few million people watched this for a minute, which is big. And so, I mean, so far we reached, from what I know, something like 60 million viewers between these different media. So, I mean, for a kickoff, that's pretty good. That's really nice. Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't mean 16, but actually 60.
0.
Yeah, 60. Yeah, just want to clarify that.
Yeah. And with the next TV, there will be a TV documentary on Sunday evening in France, which is followed by 8-10 million people in January. So I think that this campaign, which is about just documenting what we've done in the wind tunnels, will touch something like 100 million people, which is totally amazing. So that's great. That's great for our sponsors, our partners, and also for looking for sponsors for the future.
Yeah.
Because now we need help, financial help.
Yeah. That's wonderful. It's also nice that this was broadcasted just before the update about the virus, so there was something finally with
positive
about humankind and innovation. So yeah, that was really wonderful. And so just if you can connect to that feeling again when you were standing in the wind tunnel and afterwards with the media as a highly sensitive man, and you had all the cameras geared at you at the time. What was going through your mind?
When you're in action, it's all about playing with, when I say playing, it's playing with time. At some point you're in action during the test, and it's really about documenting, even if the guys there are TV people. And also we have our own technical, I would say, cameramen and photographers. But when you're in action, you're in a flow, and you just give informations, and it's they are part of the game. They are part of the adventure. And then at some point, you organize interviews. They want they need some moment where you're just like sitting like here and talking about what you could feel, understand, what you discovered, what was difficult. So it's like another mindset. But everything is interconnected because you have in your mind how the process is going. You're really like totally connected to what's happening, and any sign is very important. Even the photographer who's like looking at you, and he needs at some point to make a very special shot, and you need to be open to it. So just to allow him and just wait for the next test for maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, just to allow him to document.
Mm-hmm.
And that's very important when you do something like this, or when you do something in your own life, documenting your project. It's part of it. It's very important because if you have something to grab, it's very, very easy just to miss it. And then you just have it in your mind, but it's not, you cannot show it because you don't have it on your computer, or on social media, or on, just can talk about it. So, it's like using my sensitivity at the highest level, just to grab all these moments and like key moments, just to make it really like powerful.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
Yeah. What helped you to stay extremely focused? Because you had many people in the same room, and focusing on the wind tunnel, and Antoine and the team. What helped in staying focused?
Maybe the most important thing is to bring everybody around you in the same mindset. So as an example, in the morning when people arrive, there's some kind of excitement. It's like everybody's like a little bit rushing around, and it's like you need to understand at which very precise moment you take the lead, and you like align everybody in the same energy, which is yours. And then things start. Then that's the beginning of the story. Before, it's like a draft. It's like a draft of the day. Everybody's a bit excited, and they know that something's gonna happen, and they're curious about what's gonna happen, but they're not focused, they're not aligned. And you are not aligned as well. I mean, everybody's like excited. And excitement is not good. Excitement is not being within yourself, being powerful. So it's like it's like at school, and the kids are playing in the playground, and at some point you'll say, everybody, now that you feel better, and you relieve the extra pressure, let's talk, let's spend time together, quality time. Everybody sits down and look at each other, and then you take the lead, and you start to create your energy is like taking the lead, and everybody is like in the same collective flow. That's when it starts. So that allows you to be confident in what you're doing, and it's very important. It's easier, I would say, to allow things happen and say, okay, people are experts, so they know what they're doing. So you just like accept anything around. But that's not what you need to do, even with the best people on the planet. Everybody needs to be in the same move, in the same energy. So it helps people to feel that, even if they are the best on the planet, So it's not easy, but in the end, it's quite easy because it's a very, very intimate moment.
Yeah.
It's a moment where you connect people together. And it's good for everybody, you included, me included, everybody needs that. So you create this kind of cocoon, like it's about intimacy.
Yeah, container.
And then things happen because everybody is in the moment. You're like there all day long. You're just there for experimenting something special. So that it helped me a lot. That's a key thing. And you see the shift, you can feel the shift. I mean, you talked about that, Susanne, about how you could feel within the project, this shift.
Yeah.
Like before and after.
Mm-hmm.
Before really speaking deeply about humanness and connection, and then what happens after that.
Yeah. And when, because I notice when you're in that container, the cocoon you mentioned, and that when you're not aligned, or the people are not aligned to you, and that it's like something is buzzing on a different frequency, and you feel that in your physical body. What do you notice when something like that happens? How does it feel to you?
You feel like it's like noise. It's like noisy. You know, you're in the city where it's noisy without a harmony. So there is some kind of, people are agitated. They are not quiet in a way that they speak fast. They go here and there, then do and redo things. You can feel that. I mean, you can feel the atmosphere. And everybody can feel the difference between before the brief and after the brief.
Yeah.
So, and it's not about management. It's not about, I would say, about the organization itself and the planning and the agenda of the day. The brief is not about that. I mean, it's part of it, but it's like a small part of it. Because it's almost obvious. You got something on the wall, you can just see it and you just comment. People can write stuff on it. So it's like something very technical, practical. You don't need to spend time on it. You don't need to spend time on what people do, because they know, they know what they're going to do. But it's all about being in the moment, connected to the others, and then bing, magic happens. Yeah, really. Yeah. Magic happens.
Within that alignment, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, great.
But it's very difficult to go there.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm asking.
It's very intimate.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
People are surprised.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking, because you also have, of course, many people on your team who are not highly sensitive, and it for a highly sensitive person, it can sometimes be quite difficult to explain to a non-highly sensitive person how it feels when things aren't aligned, or when something is buzzing on a different frequency. And you just know that you don't have to start, because things need to get aligned, like you said before.
But you don't explain it. I don't explain. I don't say, it's busy, it's noisy here, we're not aligned, or let's get aligned. No, forget it.
Yeah.
It's not about this. It's about connecting people to themselves, to the present moment, and to the others. Your sensitivity allows you to feel that. But you help the others by pointing it out. It's like, you don't say that they're not aligned. You just say, let's get this energy of the present, of the connection to the others. And it's like a relief for everybody, So you're like HSP is like a sensor for the others. If you're aware of what you have, it's a gift of allowing the others to get there, where there are some things that they cannot feel or get easily. They can with some training, I would say, or just by what you will be saying to them. You see what I mean?
Yeah, I totally get it. I'm curious about your next briefing. So from here.
So there were two different briefings in the internal test, because we had like 4 full days. And one morning the TV was with us, so I had one kind of briefing, and then the next day we were just by ourselves. So my briefing was totally different. I mean, it was more intimate, because I didn't want to see that's like the background, like the making of what's like the secret of the story.
Yeah.
And so that's what I said. Okay, now we're just between ourselves, so let's talk.
Wonderful. So if people want to follow, besides these videos, of course, want to follow the project, where can they go?
You can find, if you just type on Google ZEPHIR with an I, ZEPHIR project, you find videos, you find a website, you find a LinkedIn profile, you find all these things. So ZEPHIR project, like one word, hashtag ZEPHIR project, also Instagram, same thing on Google, and you find many things.
Yeah,
there's a lot.
Yeah.
And just starting, like it's gonna be fun. Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for taking the time today. I know you're busy.
That's great.
And
very happy to share.
I'm glad.
Thank you, Susanne, for your time.
Yes, you're welcome. So the next will be the 12th already. So this is going really well. And we invite you to go to Project ZEPHIR, Marc with an underline,
Amerigo.com.
Yeah. And you can also follow the International HSP Center to follow this.
Great works, great exploration, Susanne.
It is.
Cool.
It is wonderful. Okay, well, have a really nice day.
Nice day as well to everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.